Hello dear channel, welcome. Today we're going to do many things. So let's start designing a ring. We're gonna bring some stone. So always doing things step by step, and obviously taking all the time required, and and listening to the dogs of the neighbors bark all the time. No, luckily it's not all the time. Okay, let's bring a diamond first. Okay, so I want a 1 carat diamond. This needs to be 645. This is 1 carat, so copy paste right here. Question. Yeah, I need to bring the screencast somewhere. Screencast, copy. Let's install the screencast in this version of Blender. Where are you? Which one am I using? I don't even know. I think it's this one. So here you can see how you install an add-on. Just copy the you download the add-on and you copy it in the add-on folder. All right. So now let's just have a look at preference. Let's go to add-ons and let's bring in screencast. Here is screencast. Right now, screencast. Let's turn this guy on. Okay, here it is, and you need to hit a key. Okay, right there. I'm going to change the color because I want some kind of light green there. Okay, let's save this. Let's go save this. This is correct. Let's create a new. Okay, so video. I don't know. 3. Let's create video 3. And let's call this ring of designing a nice ring. Alright, so now let's bring the geometry there. Let me check. Oh, nice diamond here. We have a nice, very nice diamond. Okay, 0, 0, 0, rotation 0. That's weird. That's why I want to check. There's just one vertex there. I know it's 2. Okay, and let's bring it here. So now this is nice. This is nice. Okay, everybody there, 0, 0, 0. We're good. Let's have just a look here too. We're good. I don't know why. Okay, we have this. Now, so all of this is to make an animation because yes, why not? But we're going to do a lot of things in this video. We're gonna see. All right, so this guy I want with 4 wide C 4. That's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. Now mirror. Yep. Why not? That's the thing. Okay, let's go up to 21 degrees, I guess. And we're gonna bring it here. Now that's the side view. Front view. Let's bring a circle. Let's create a circle. Alright, let's bring a circle. Hey, man. Kitty. You can see her. She's right here. All right. Okay. 9 degrees right here. This must be 9. Now she's here. Come on. She wants to speak in the microphone, but you still can't see her. She's behind the chair. Come on. Come on. Wait. Right, anyway, so ring 9 92. No, so that's going to be 92. 92? 92. 92, no. What am I saying? 19 2. Thank you, sir. That's the size of the ring. Now we're gonna bring this. Okay, let's bring it somewhere here, I guess. So, okay, let's make. Okay, first let's make. To view. Okay, that's 1. No, that's 2. Okay, so 1. This is not too bad. All right. Now that you have that, okay. Something else. This is bad. Let's do an Alt S cursor there. Let's create a new circle. To view, I want some more vertices, a lot more. Radius 9.1. So it was 18.2 plus. So okay. This is too high. Let's bring it here. Let's bring it there. Okay, I made the ring smaller. Now I'm going to erase this face. Then I'm going to subdivide everybody there. Yeah, I guess make it like that. Let's make this like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, now let's make let's check that. Okay, put global y0. The rest is good. Now we're gonna spin. Let's make a spin. Okay, so spin needs to be axis z1, angle 360. So let's do 85 steps, or merge is good. Now let's do a subdivision here. 2 levels maybe. Okay, now let's create a material at once. It's going to be rose gold. Rose gold. There. So metallic 1, spec 1, roughness 0, color some rose gold right there. Okay, something like that. Then we'll check that later. Okay, now this must have some diamond. Okay, this guy, because I appended it, I need to make a relation, make local user all. Okay, everybody's done there. Okay, we have this. I want to see. Okay, let's do an S. Okay, that's great. Let's make selection to origin. Let's make smooth. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Let's call this nice. We need a small bending here, a very small one. So there's several ways to do this, but let's simply bend, simply form bend. Okay, and let's put 35, 30 degrees. Okay, this is very nice. This is very nice. Okay, so let's keep on modeling. I'm going to make some prong setting for at least that. Okay, everybody there. Obviously, okay. So let's go with Bezier curve. Let's put the resolution at 50. Now let's put this to the view and let's start designing. Okay, okay. So obviously I want to make something nice. Okay, that's okay. This is going to work. I said 45. No, I said 50 resolution. Okay, let's say we have this for a moment. Obviously, we need to send this here. Okay, that's nice. All right, yeah, okay. Now let's create a small. Okay, let's bring a circle here. Let's put the size. It's for the prong, so at least 0.9. Now, well, just center this, just because, yes, we're going to center this. Okay, let's make this a nice little pyramidal shape. Boom, boom, boom. Let's make it here. Okay, that's very cute. Now, Control A, scale. All right, now let's go geometry, object, profile, bevel. Okay, we need to flip this 90 degrees, 90, Control A, rotation. Ah no, funny, 180. I want it the other way, and rotation. Okay, we're good here. So we have this. Obviously, we need to fill the caps. Ah no, this is no. I won't fill the caps. You know why. If you follow the channel, you know exactly why. Okay, we're here, but I want something obviously a bit nicer. Here. Is that it? One, two. Or I want to check a couple of things. Alright. Let's do W. No, I think I like that one better. Alright. We're gonna go. Alright, yeah, nice. Very nice. Okay, we need a taper curve. So top view. Add okay, curve. Let's see, curve. Well, okay, so this guy is going to take the tapper here. Now let's set it up. So we have that. This needs to go thicker. Okay, it's going to turn out very nice. Okay, we just need this. So obviously it's always thicker, well, always. I know, you know what? Let's do that differently. Let's do that the other way around. Okay. Okay, this is good enough. But now the question is, maybe, yeah, maybe, you know what? Let's go this way. I'm going to make this go some. Okay, now it's going to be very nice. Now it's going to be very nice. Okay, so I have this. I'm going to put the mirror at once just to have a look. Okay, we have that. Okay, that's going to be nice. Okay. It's amazing. All right. We have this. Okay. But let's remove the mirror. Let's make the name Pong. All right, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to make it a mesh, and let's go here. So There's one side here. So this side we're going to watch out with the selection. Okay, we're going to extrude this, make it smaller, extrude smaller, extrude smaller, extrude smaller, and F. Okay, we have this for now. That's cool. All right, now I'm going to turn on the mirror. No, it's on. Well, I could. Oh, well, that's already good. The only thing I don't really like is it's too straight at the end. So let's turn on proportional editing, and let's do that. So this is possible thanks to the proportional editing. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, this is that good. All right, let's turn it off. Just want to. Sorry. That's pretty cool. Wait a second. No, this is too sharp. It's too close. Okay, that's pretty good. So look here. Wait, so starting from there, let's make these guys smaller. Yeah, something here. Okay, it's the end. I still don't like that part. Okay, somewhere there. So sometimes we. Okay, I'm going to make cuts here. Sometimes we move fast, sometimes we move slow, and never worry if suddenly you're not moving as fast as usual. You just gotta trust the process. And because we already know that it's going to be all right, because we have a nice design coming out, we can already see that. So there you go, just working on the detail. Even if it took me longer to correct that detail, and you know what, I'm still not, this part there is too straight, so okay, it's that part. But it's important to stick to what we want, to what we really want to achieve. And it doesn't matter if people are going to like it or not, appreciate it or not. Sometimes it's funny because we work a lot, we put all our best into something, and nobody cares. And many people get depressed when that happens because they start thinking that nobody cares, nobody is interested in what I'm doing, and then they start making crap because they think that it's not worth the effort. That's where you mustn't be wrong at all. Sometimes I get thousands of views and likes on some of my designs, and sometimes I just get one or two likes or dislikes. It's the same on the videos, it's the same everywhere. So, but you gotta learn that it's not about them, it's about you knowing what you're doing. And when you know that you're doing something good, you can feel it. And that's not being arrogant or being full of yourself. Well, being a fool or full of yourself, which is not the same, but it's funny because it works in the same phrase. It's just knowing and feeling that you're doing something good. It's knowing your worth, your own worth. And that's why nothing will ever stop me or stop you of really working to create something. Well, I was going to say something good, but even more than something good, because we really need, when still not there, we're really trying to create something outstanding. And when you're trying to create something outstanding, it's funny because people most of the time are going to uh, to look at it, and they're going to think that you because it's something different, because yeah, generally outstanding things and people don't fit into the molds and etiquettes and all labels that you want to throw at them. And so people at first won't understand, and they're even going to look past it. That's why I said at the beginning, you okay, control it or transform this. They're going to ignore it because they're going to think that what you're doing that what you're doing because you can't do better, and that you're doing it wrong because you don't know. Well, in my case, they think I don't know jewelry design, and that this design is maybe one of 20 designs that I've made in my life. But that's where they're wrong, because at this stage, I easily have made at least 4,000 different designs and manufactured them. And that's at least, because obviously over 20 years. Hey, hello, kitty. When? You can't see it because she's off screen, but that's the other one. Hi. Hello. Okay, anyway. And, but, always know and always believe that, it's funny, you know what? We're going to move this for a second. Always know that it's worth the time, the effort, and to never give up, because it's on you that you can't give up on you. Well, you shouldn't, and don't give up on you. Even if people don't care, don't appreciate what you do, just don't give up on yourself. Never. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, now let's make add empty main axis 0, because when you're really doing something worth the effort and putting all your soul in what you're doing, and really all your passion and dedication and effort and love and all the good stuff, sooner or later, and that's the sad part, because you can't control life. It might take 1,000 years, but then people are going to notice, And also, I don't need 1 million. I just need maybe one person to really understand the effort, to see that I'm really doing something, or at least trying to do something different. Okay, array going to be based on the empty. As you can see, everything is based on emptiness. This is a great concept in Blender. It sounds like a joke, but all the right things in life, all the good things in life sound like a joke. That's we need 8. Look at this beauty. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Alright, let's bring a small sphere. Let's bring a sphere, but have no fear. So we can even get poetical with 3D design with Blender. Okay, the sphere, you can see dimensions. This is 0.85 of a millimeter. All right, because like I always said in almost every video, your scale is relational. Like Einstein said, everything is related. And this is why. Because, but I'm going to put, so a 1 millimeter sphere is really a pretty nice size. It's not too big, it's not too small, but because, and also that's why many people do make renders, but they forget that I need to design. I'm designing a new jewel. I'm not copying at all. So first I'm designing while, well, during the video, I have no idea what I'm doing. So they don't even see that I'm creating while I'm making this tutorial. So I'm making the jewel as it goes. And if you know the series I've made, this is just something that people should say, I think that guy has a lot more to share and to do. But anyway, all right, let's do Control A, all transforms. Let's use the same array on the same empty. Everything is based on emptiness. 8 spheres. Okay, let's put the materials at once. This is going to be rose gold, and this is going to be rose gold. Today we're going to make the renders with cycles, because we're going to make an animation out of all of this. Okay, this is wonderful. Now, the prong. Let's bring this guy back. I'm going to copy this guy, and I'm going to make something really nice. So this is... Yep. So yeah, anyway, and they make renders and all that, but they're not jewelers. And because many people design but don't make their own designs, they send it to the jeweler, to their jeweler, because in many, but I need to design, and then also I need to print, and then also I need to cast. The casting I do send to a friend, but then I finish the jewel, and so I don't have that much time to make certain things. When you have a lot of things to do, on your everyday work, you must be quite selective. Whatever. So anyway, this is looking good. Let's have a front view. Okay, this is perfect. And the ergonomics, you know, because you can make designs and all you want, but if your jewel is not manufacturable and it doesn't have an attract, well, if you're copying designs, just get out of here. Ciao, bye. Just get a life, whatever. Whatever. And okay, this is what did I do? What did I do? Okay, so let's bring this. So here I can do something a bit different. Let me try and remove the tappers. Yeah, so many people are not even very creative with their designs. Okay, because well, you know, jewelry is always the same. A little stone there, another little stone there, and the ring must be very light in many, and that's okay. I'm not saying my design might be, generally my designs are a bit heavier, but they're all manufacturable because they all have correct weights. They're not so much overweight that you can't really use them. And the thickness of all the components of my aesthetical components of the designs are come with a real life scale, you know. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I don't even know why I'm saying that now, but let's keep designing. All right, yeah, let's remove the taper curve. Okay, we're going to use the radius because I want that part to be a bit smaller than on the other side. Let's go at 1.3. This one at 1 and this one at 1.8. Okay, so it means that I need, let's focus please. Okay, we have this is pretty cool. Okay, now we're going to make a very nice mirror. And anyway, we shouldn't care about that much about what other people think or that, because generally this, yeah, everyone speaks out from their own experience, you know, and if your experience is very limited, you won't even understand what you're really facing. So good luck with that. Okay, this is working pretty good. Yes. Okay, now let's make, I made a copy of this. Okay, let's make a copy of this. It's like people who don't love you, they will never love you. And why am I saying that? Because, well, anyway, let's have a tilt here. Okay, it's minus 45. Meaning that people who don't care about you, they will never see or try to understand the real value of what you're doing. Because they're too busy with themselves. And people who love you will always be obviously worried about you, which is a good thing, and it's also a bad thing. Why is it a bad thing? It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing also because when you worry too much, you fear too much, and fear is not always good. It's not always bad either, but fear is not always a good thing, because fear generally is going to block you, and that might also harm you. So you know, life is very ironical, very. Okay, I don't know if I like that twist that much. That's a bit too twisted. Let's go back to 0. Okay, I start understanding. Let's do it visually. Okay. So yeah, life is very ironical, because every time you try to achieve something, all right, you're going to fail exactly at that what you're trying to achieve, because life is going to throw jokes at you and make you fail in what you really try to succeed. But while you're trying to succeed at something very specific, you're going to you're going to fail, because life is very ironic. Then you will succeed during the same process. You are going to have success with many other things that you're not even considering important. And that's why your ego, just get rid of your ego, because whenever you can, sometimes we can't because we're humans, you know, and we're stupid sometimes, and the shortcomings and all that. But look at this design. This is very interesting. Okay. All right. Y. Okay. H. Perfect. 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 Okay. Perfect. Now this is just coming inside a bit too much. I need this to touch the stone at the end, right? Because yes, I'm worried about setting this stone, because I do want to set it. Okay, now that part is not so nice anymore, and this guy needs to go. Okay, this guy needs to be a bit more like this. Okay, so this guy is. I'm sorry. Okay, let's keep on. Hello, kitty. Ready to play, baby. Okay. Okay. Let's focus again on jewelry design, not on mystical philosophy or existential philosophy or practical advices from Master Damien. Okay, what do we have here? That's pretty good. All right. Okay. Because it makes like flowers some here and there. All right. Okay, she's. But this side is a bit too empty. That part. Um, Yep, here and there. Okay, yeah, here and there. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We need a connection right there. So let's try to connect that. Oops, sorry. Let's make a copy. Okay, let's go on this side. What do we have? What do we have? No, wait. Yeah. Okay, correct. Let's remove this one. Oh, we're almost there. Okay, just let's have a. Let's find what we take. Okay, this. Okay, now let's go 25 here. Okay, that's nice. That's very nice. And also to protect the stone a bit more on the sides, from side hits, because that's something that is part of the job of the jewelry designer. You need to protect the stones in your designs. That's why it's possible to evaluate the design based on all these criteria. And it's funny because I've seen so many but like horrendous designs or not interesting designs having so much success. And but that's funny. One of the best way to compare is comparing with the music industry, because that's where we can relate. Many of you, I know you can relate there. Most of the music that has huge, but really huge commercial success. Hey, welcome. Let's go on camera. There she is. This is Small Moon. She is small. She is really cute and small. Okay, the music business. Yeah, you can agree. A lot of the most commercially successful music is absolute crap. Technically, they sing bad. The rhythm is poor. All it's musically very poor, but it sells millions and trillions of copy, and you hear it all the time, everywhere, and it's considered successful. The artist is considered a successful artist. Life is crazy, you know. And most people do listen to what I say for a very simple reason, because I have been considered also very successful. So I'm not standing from the point that people don't care about what I do or I'm not successful at all. I've been making jewels for 20 years. So, and teaching jewelry for almost 20 years. So there must be something very successful in what I've been doing all the past years, not just now. Now I want it to be different. That's all. That's why I stopped teaching. Sorry. Okay, this is pretty cool. And also, uh, it doesn't matter if people don't understand what you're trying to do. I mean, maybe all the time. Okay, you might be worried if people never understand what you're trying to do, but not even. A lot of very successful scientists or artists, they were never people would never understand what they were doing when they were doing it. People understood it centuries back. Just remember what happened to Galileo Galilei. They killed him. And he was just right. And the church just asked him for forgiveness, I think a couple of years ago. A couple of years ago. That guy was centuries ago. And he knew that the sun was the center of our solar system. Well, solar system. And people still believe that the earth is flat. Where are we going to go when people, fellow humans, still believe that the earth is flat in the third millennia? And then you want to talk and teach about jewelry design and care about making uh, outstanding, astonishing, amazing jewelry designs when people still believe that the earth is flat. I mean, come on. Who cares? People are crazy. It's all. And people won't even be able. It's going to say, no, your jewel is too big. The prongs won't work, and blah blah blah. Like if they've, well, whatever. The world is crazy. That's all. But you have to love what you do. You must be happy. doing what you're doing, enjoying. Like that's why I'm making the videos also, because I'm enjoying myself. I think you can tell because just yes. Okay, are we getting somewhere or are we? Okay, maybe let's just make a little. Yeah, maybe. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Let's have the top view. Okay, that's. Let's see if I can find some middle term here. Okay, that works. And that's nice because also it's going to help. That's too thin now here, and okay, just gotta make this guy fit there. Does it fit? Do you fit here? I don't know because okay, there it fits. I need maybe to hide the stone for a second. Okay, this guy is not really fitting there. So, but what I'm going to change is that this guy is going to be thinner and this guy is going to be thicker. 7.5 and okay, now Alt H. Sorry, Alt H here. Okay, let's hide this guy. All right. Okay, so we have that. That's interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, we have this and that. Let's have a look. Maybe just try at this. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this is good. 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 Is that good? Okay. All right. Okay. This is way too long here. Okay. I like the curve, the way it comes down. Maybe, though, I wanna. Okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Just breaks too soon, so I don't want it to break it too soon. And okay, that's pretty nice. Let's move forward. Let's make this a copy. Let's make the mesh. Let's hide that one. Now this guy need to remove this, maybe copy, hide the original. No, okay, we're missing that one. H this one. So here we are. Let's make the prong there. Yeah, so really trust your process, really love your own process, really care about your own creative world, the quality of what you're trying to create. Be worried about that feeling and knowing that you're onto something, and that's what's really important. And that's what I was talking about, people who love you, and that's what's important for the people who love you, that you really become yourself and really fight for yourself, even if all the rest of the world is saying that you're wrong. And the hardest part in life is that sooner or later, even people who love you or pretend that they love you are going to tell you that you're wrong, but you'll have to stick to what you know is right, even if maybe yes, you're wrong. But we can say that better be wrong than sorry, or better sorry than wrong. I don't remember. There's a saying there. Okay, this is one. This is one. Okay, this one needs to go there. Now the tip. Let's try to. Okay, let's make the tip. So let's make it using a different strategy this time. I'm going to extrude this. Let's say there. I'm going to close it. I'm going to cut here. like 10 times. Now I'm going to take this face and I'm going to have a look at this. So here we can change the way yeah, let's make it roots. All right, and let's make it smaller. So with the mouse, with the medium, okay, that's, you can change the size of the proportional zone that's going to get affected. All right. Okay. There's a little break here. There's a, you can see, but yeah. Now I see why. But anyway, we're going to command. We're going to make this so it's this level. So the shift key. All right, this guy's got to be a bit smaller. Yeah, that's okay. Is it okay? Yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. Well, no, I didn't like it. So I'm going to, that's why I make copies. So now you know why I make copies, right? So let's make this again. But so you've seen, like I said, I was wrong. Let's make it, now you know what, I want to go, now wait a second. Okay, here we're good. Let's turn on first the mirror based on this tone, and let's focus again. All right, top view. All right, so let's go and make the tip and it's funny because it's me trying to make a smooth ending, but apparently I'm not good at making smooth endings. Well, that's good. What we could do is give me a small sphere. All right, let's make this. Let's remove that. Let's make this. Let's make it to the object, please. All right. Okay, this is good, and you know why? Now then, first let's put 135 and 135, 135. All right. Let's make a copy of this. I'm going to put another one for, wait a second. I know, right? Okay. Yeah, this is fitting. Anyway, it's really fitting, right? But where? Where is the best? Yeah, this zone here. This. Here, and let's put it a bit here. That's too big. This one is too big then. All right, this is Okay, this is good. Now this needs a mirror. It needs a mirror here. Right, this is good. Now these, okay, we need a copy too. Okay, so let's remove the mirror. Let's make the mesh. Let's have a little fun with the endings also again. With the ending here. Okay, so basically it wasn't too bad with this F and the cuts. Let's put 8 cuts. Now let's take the face and let's make this. And let's try another, maybe it's vertical. No, actually, I like the opposite of that, in fact. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, now this is perfect. You can do it numerically if you want. This is good. This is good. All right, little guys. No, I don't. You know what? Okay, it's good, but I'd like to. But yeah, it's true. Okay. The curve is breaking a bit there. Don't forget to disengage. Oh, bad. To disengage the proportional editing. This is always something that you might forget, and that's not so nice when you forget to disengage the proportional editing. All right, now here we go. I want this guy with the proportional editing. Come on. No, I need to be able to do it from here. You know what? Here we go. Okay, so now this is working better. That's pretty nice. There's just a small break here, so I'm going to correct this range. A bit small, a bit bigger, and a bit higher. Okay, so now, now this, as you can see, this one came out pretty fast and pretty perfect, and this is cool. So also modeling is always like training. No matter what level you think you have, you can always learn more and more and more and more. Okay, this is great. Now we have all that. So let's remove this guy. Now this says diamond, but I'm going to call this one ruby. Anyway, okay, we have this, we have that, so we have this. Let's see, make all the meshes at once. Let's see. Now, this needs to be rose gold. Let's see, Control J. Let me have a look at this. These guys, let's go with normals. No, shading, sharp edges. This is better. Also, this guy, let's go to shading sharp edges on the gemstone. It's always better. Now we have all that and all that. So this guy and this guy, and now we're going to make a mirror. So we have this, we have that. Ah, you know what? So what? I need a small sphere. Ah, no, wrong. Wrong. Okay, that's great. It's really great. It's perfect. Okay, that's all for that part. But now we're going to work on the body of the ring. All right. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I'm going to use a curve today to make the body of the ring. Not the Lord of the Rings. This is better than the. I mean, come on. Yeah, exactly that. The design of the ring is one of the worst. I mean, it's one of the poorer designs you can imagine. And actually, I don't think that the book, I don't remember, but the book never mentions the shape of the ring. I know it says the engraving. No, I think it does. But there's a better story, the Silmarillion, which is the first, uh, the origin story is way more interesting, and the elf that was crafting the rings and made the ring was making outstanding designs. And by the way, that's the story of that elf. He makes rings for a goddess and some elf gods, but these they don't care about his work, and as a vengeance he makes the ring, and he succeeds in his vengeance, because it might be sometimes vengeance is deserved. I mean, payback, karma, all of that. You really gotta deserve something that I really do believe is that you really get to deserve what you get, what you have. Okay, okay, that's cute. That's cute. Okay, that's cute. But then, can we make this 3, 2, 1? Huh. 3, 2, 1. That's pretty cute. But, there's a lot of buts. Okay, this guy, I went at 2 millimeters. Let's have a look at this guy. 180. But then he should be, no, he should be 3. All right. Okay, all right. Now we need a taper curve. Okay, we need a copy of this taper curve. Because for this guy, in fact, I'm going to use the tapper object. But there's a reason to this. There's a reason to this. I'd like, so the ending. So obviously I'm going to need divisions on this guy. No, sorry, this guy. Because I'd like the endings to be small. Yeah, but not like that, obviously. But I want this to, say, we're going to need another control point here. Because I want to smooth out directly from the taper curve instead of in the mesh, in this occasion. So you can see that I can, well, most of the time I don't like, even if, okay, that's that side though, so this side needs to be bigger. Okay, that side I want big, big, big. Okay, so that's starting to be pretty cool. Now let's just go with this, something like that. And here. Okay, that ending, that's the reason why. That ending, I want it to be a nice tip. This, okay. So let's focus again. So this time I am going to make the fill caps. That guy. Fill caps right there. I'm not done, obviously I'm not done. So which side now? Who's what side? Okay, so that side is this side. So now here we can go smaller, and this is perfect. Almost. Okay. That's to smooth it a bit. Now let's have a look here. Jay, come on, come on, come on. All right, so obviously, okay. Now let's start with the mirror. XY, no, Z based on the stone. XY. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's starting to be pretty, pretty nice. It's starting to be pretty nice. Sometimes we need to get lucky a bit, you know. So obviously the stone. So let's follow the finger. Now I'm not. This is not the final shape there. Let's go closer to something. So now this has got to come. Oh, this is great. This is amazing. So you can see. Okay. Let's go somewhere here from view. All right. Side view. How the ring, the body of the ring comes very nicely with the setting I've made for the central stone. That's when the magic starts to work. That's very nice. It's very nice, but it's also very fun. That's why. Well, that's my kind of fun. All right. Okay. Obviously, we're not done. We are going to have something on the inside. Oh, this is brilliant. This is just brilliant. Okay. I want some leaves. You know, because I just love organic jewelry. Well, organic. Yeah. I mean, this is pretty much geometrical and it's symmetrical, but I mean it's computer generated, but I'm still going to make a lot of handmade jewelry anyway, so um, okay. This part is pretty good. Okay, this okay. Thing is, okay, yes, view from the downside. Okay, this is so pretty. This is very, very pretty, and we're not done yet. We're not just done yet. All right, but let's make the bevel first for this guy down there. The front view. Let's go and make a poof 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 view from view. All right, let's go somewhere. No, not page. Sorry. Okay, let's come here. Let's go here. Sorry. Let's move center on Y. Okay, here. Okay, there. Now let's come here. Now let's go. No. So I'm going to make it render ready, or, well, render ready is different from manufacture ready. That's the way things go. You can't have, well, some jewels yes, but generally you can't, or it's render ready or it's manufacture ready. So you choose. And most jewel must be both, so it's almost double the work. And that's why we're here with a channel talking about that, you know, and making it. Okay, we have this is pretty cute, and let's make this. Let's make a nice spinning around with Kylie Minogue. She's not here. No, not 360 step, 120, 360 degrees, center 0, 0, 0, vector 0, 0, 0, 1. So when you hit 0, it goes to the camera view. And this is that cute? Yeah, this is cute. This is cute. Let's make subdivision surface. Let's make it smooth. What is going on? What have that there? What is going on? Ah, that's the shading stuff. That's just shading. Going crazy. Let's go at 2 here. But is it just, yes, that is. That's a bug. Or there's something hidden somewhere. Just have a look at this. Do we have maybe somebody is just no, it's let's just have a look with the normals. Ah, you know what? Yeah, okay, here we go. All right, that's not much of a problem. Okay, but now we're a bit too short. We're a bit too short. Where is everybody? Front view. Where's the circle? Okay, so we can get a bit here. And we need to change this guy. So front view, let's bring it. Okay, here I do need another subdiv. Well, a division anyway. And let's come here and let's come, because I need this to follow the circle, the finger, because yes, we're making jewels that can be used, you know. We can wear these jewels. It wouldn't be that much fun if I wasn't manufacturing the jewels I design. I think it wouldn't be that much fun to watch. No, that's not that guy, it's this guy. Okay, but I'm no, this curve was a bit better. Ah, that's why. Okay, so it's this guy. Yeah, obviously I'm still going to work on what's in the middle, because obviously, but I'm going to open the ring a bit more on the sides. And okay, that's sweet. That's sweet now. Okay, we get there. Okay, but this guy there needs to be a bit here. That's clean. That's pretty clean, but I like this better, honestly. So give me a. Okay, this is a bit better, but it's that or we don't touch the inside. Go on. There. Well, that's good enough. Or I keep on the outside. Well, this is good. This is good. Now I need the. Yeah. I know what I'm going to do. Let's make a copy of this. Let's remove. Let's remove the taper curve, taper object here. Where are you, Scooby Doo? So, okay, I think I don't need that guy. Maybe this. Yeah, I'm going to use this guy. This guy. But no, I am going to use the same curve because the ending is going to be smooth with that. I'm just going to make it smaller afterwards. All right, so let's keep, but this must be higher. Let's go and make it there. All right, so let's keep. Ha! That's not bad. There's so many things we can do, obviously, but obviously this is going to end somewhere else. Oh, so many interesting things, and so many interesting things to do. Okay, so don't forget that I'm doing all this because we're going to make an animation. But in order to make an interesting animation, well, first we need to make an interesting design. Yes, sir. And we're on a pretty good way to make something amazing. Okay, what else? What else? This is pretty good. Okay, okay. Okay. Wait, let's go maybe a bit further here. But here I need to follow the, okay. So here I'm going to need another control point somewhere. Yeah, between these guys. Here we need another control point because that's not so good. Okay, that's not so good either. Let's go out a bit. Okay, that's a bit better. It's very good, but I like that. Okay, anyway, let's make a copy of this curve, and this guy is going to take that curve, but because what I want is that this won't be so fat, obviously. Wait a second. Okay, and should be good. Should be pretty good. Yes, and obviously let's make this work. Let's make this work. Let's make this work. You gotta make it work, you know? It just won't work for itself. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, whatever. This is pretty good. Let's rearrange this. Okay, I need that. And that's only, please. Okay. No, sorry. This is not so cool. We need to be a bit, or maybe not. This part can. Yeah, this part can. Oh, better said. This one's got to go out more. Yep. And maybe we're going to twist. Yep. We're going to twist a bit. All right. This is pretty nice. Well, this is just an idea. This is a first idea. We'll see if we keep it or not, because I'd like to model a leaf. This side is too small. I need to correct this guy. This side is too small. Yeah, I want. Sorry. Let's go with this. That's good. If I make it double the font right there. Are we going, okay, this guy is going to twist also on the inside. That's pretty good. And that part is too fat, honestly. Ah, yeah, it's because of this. Because we want, yeah, we want some stylish jewelry, you know, not something fatty, greasy jewelry, you know. That would be bad. That would be bad. It must be fine jewelry. Ah, but you know what? Do you know what? Here I can change. Yep. Let's make it way more here. That's pretty cute. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, works also. Also works, but I think I want to make a connecting curve from here to there. We'll talk about that. This is still too fat at the end there. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. So this here and this. Yeah, something here. I think that's a bit better. Okay, let's go back to the front view because I need to readjust this in this direction. Am I? Okay, there it follows the finger, then the other part takes control. Right? Alrighty, yo. Okay, that's very good. Wait, this side, yes. I am going to put it a bit more, if I can, if it works, I don't know. Okay, I think it works pretty well. All right, we have this for now. We have this for now. Sadly, is it? No, it's really good because something very important. The jewel looks good from every angle you look at it. The inside there is really attractive, really attractive. So that's very important. Because many people make it look, and if they make it look good on the outside, they do what they can, and they don't care about the inside and the back and everything. So okay, we need a copy of this because I want to go here. Oh, this is interesting. Wait a second. No, wait a second. Wait a second. Who's gonna go where? That's the big. Ooh, but that's interesting. Okay, let's have this. Okay, let's have that. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to change the curve, but that's whew. All right, that's really interesting. Because yeah, this is more the elven type, and that's nice. Anyway, we're not done, so let's keep working and let's stop. Let's focus. Let's focus. We have a lot of work to do, and this is all for an animation. Don't lose that out of sight because that was the question. I don't know. That was the question there. Okay, look at that. Comes in. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, that's amazing. Because I always have to check that. Okay, how much is this? 1.5. This guy's going to put 0.5. All right. This is 1.5. This is good. So let's try to. Okay. All right. Let's bring that here. Bring that there. Okay. Okay. Start. Okay. Just need a small correction here. I want a bit more space here. And this is too. Okay, we're going to repair that side. Now this is still a bit too fat, and this is because of this. Still too fat, still a bit too fat. We need to take these guys down. Okay, so let's bring this, let's bring this, let's bring that. So it goes pretty smooth. Okay, now we have that. This side might go at 0.62. Let's have a look. Okay, that's pretty interesting. But the question is, what happens if I put it on the top? Is it better? No, it's not better. But then we need to go through another. I want more space here. So we need to be here, there, and let's go on the inside here. All right, yeah, but I want more space. There, or maybe this shouldn't go so far down. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. But now we have a big gap right there. So I still want to put some. I still want to put some leaf here and there. I don't know where I'm going to make it fit, but I'll make. Oh, this interwoven. You know, it goes here and there. It's pretty cool. Not that it matters that much, you know, but okay. That's good. All right. So now let's bring a. Well, let's bring a sphere, just sphere there. So size of the sphere 125. 125. Here we go. Here we go. Here we are. Let's do this. Okay, but a bit downer here, but a bit bigger, I guess. That good? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Front view. Oh yes, but we still have some gaps here and there. Obviously, I can put more stones, obviously, but I don't want to exaggerate the amount of stones, you know. to keep it. All right, here we can put a small leaf. Yeah, to add some texture, maybe here and there. Top view. Look at this shape is very interesting for design, but we have a gap. This gap is not so cool. So obviously I could put more wires, but that also I don't want, you know, to equilibrate the design. This is the art of designing. And yeah, it's supposedly I mastered that in jewelry years ago, supposedly. So we don't want to put too much, but we still don't want any gaps. Well, depends the trend you're following. This is obviously not minimalistic jewelry, okay, at all, but it's not also just elven old school jewelry. This is like a more modern elven design because I don't want to add too much and to make it, well, you know. So, but we still have, we're still missing something here and there. But I'm going to, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. So we're going to start with that problem. At first, it's going to look bad. At first, it's going to look bad, but let's do it. Okay. So first, we want this to move totally here. We're gonna go here. Yeah, it's gotta start somewhere here. All right. So at first, it's going to be nothing like what I want. All right, let's reset the twists to 0 for some reasons. Okay, this guy we want it on the outside. This guy too, so here we go. And this guy also. Now we have that. Obviously that's not exactly what I want, but you gotta start with something, somewhere. Okay. Now, now. This is not that. Okay, this guy's gotta. Oh, I still have to fix. All right, so I'm going to need a tapper object. Let's bring this guy. Here I'm going to use that copy here, but I'm going to make it totally different. I need the tip. It's got to be. I know that's okay. That's got to be small. Then that's got to be big. Then this has got to go for a second. No, you know what? I'm going to keep it. This has got to be small, yes, but this looks gorgeous, you know? Not at all. Don't forget that I'm sarcastic also pretty often, and people don't understand that, but that's not my problem. Well, it is, but it's part of the sarcasm saying that. Hold on. All right, this is an absolute. No, this won't work like that. No, this won't work like that. Yeah. Let's do something totally different. Okay, let's start a mesh here. Let's make it mirror for a second, based on the stone here. Come on. Okay, so let's start again. Well, this is too big, obviously. Let's go. Nope. All right, so here we go. Very good. Let's keep on modeling. Okay. Keep a pretty good topology. It's always better than to have a totally chaotic topology. Make a clean mesh. It's more healthy to make clean meshes than not. Okay, let's say we have this for a moment. It's going to be pretty good. So nothing new here on the modeling side. Yeah, generally my videos don't bring really new stuff about using Blender, but we're creating designs and making fun stuff, new stuff, creative stuff. All right, solidify, clipping. We need the clipping for a second here. GX. There we go. 1. Let's put it 1. Let's put 1.5. So here we can see that the thickness is 0.2, which is way not enough. We need oh no, sorry, 8. No, we need 7. Yeah, this is pretty good. 6.5, 9 something. This is pretty good. Let's go at 6. Okay, 6, 9 decimals from a centimeter. Let's go at subdivisions. Let's make I think 3. Now let's have even thickness, and let's have a look at a couple of things, because okay, here let's make the subdivision here. For all right, who's calling me? Nobody calls me. That's weird. Okay, I don't like these edges at all. All right, we have that. What else? Well, it's because it's going to be small. I don't need it to be that fat. That's a bit better. So now from here, let's all right. No, that's the leaf. We're going to make small leaves. We're going to make a copy. I'm going to make the mesh. I'm going to sculpt. Let's have a look at first, never forget to do all the transforms, because the scale might affect your sculpting a lot. I want to smooth, so first I'm going to turn on the X and Z. Yeah, that's perfect, because I want it to be smoother, at least here and there a bit if possible. And at first I won't be using the dynamic topology, but if I have to, I'll turn it on. So sculpting is a bit more delicate. Obviously, it's easier to fail a sculpt than because many reasons. It's less predictable. You have less control. Well, there's a lot of control with Blender, but okay, I do need the dynamic topology because I need to change that topology there. This side is bad. Okay, don't put it at 12. Let's put it at 2 maybe. Okay, with something like that. Yes. Well, also it's small, so. But I want it to look good. That's pretty good. Okay, let's keep on. So here also I'm going to be working at a different pace during the sculpting. It's slower generally, obviously, I'm gonna say, yeah, because we need to care more. If it fails, it's harder to. You don't want to be correcting that much a sculpt. And also, I know what I want to achieve with my sculpt. I do know. So just a nice leaf with some texture here and there. And I think I'm going to make it on both sides. Okay, the shape's starting to be pretty nice. I just want. All right, here and there, here and there. And doesn't have to be perfectly clean, symmetrical. Just don't want to have corners. That's pretty nice already. It's pretty good. Okay. So from there, I'm going to remove the Z axis. I'm going to copy it once for any, you know. All right. I'd like. Too bad. That one came out really nice, but I want. So obviously it's not that it's going to be a botanically correct leaf. We're designing jewelry, we're not making a leaf for the museum. All right, yeah, this is yes. That's what I'm saying. So now, the sculpting I made is not deep enough at all. Well, so let's put the strength at 75 for a second. Let's go and I'm going to copy this one for. It's a good trick to copy, especially if it's small. Obviously, if it's a very huge, heavy model, you can't just. Okay, don't forget the dynamic topology. When you go out and come back, it turns off, which is for security reasons. So here you go. Smooth. When I don't get the smooth curve, I just undo and redo it. I'm doing this with the mouse this time. I'm not using my Wacom. I could. It would be a bit easier with the tablet, honestly. But yeah, I didn't. I don't want to take it out now. because I am comfortably seated enjoying my design while making this video. So here we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. But we're, yeah, maybe I'm going to make, if the jewel is going to be 3D printed, it's better to make things deeper. So obviously sculpting is harder because you need to pass once, twice. This is the third time that I make this curve, and it must come out as good as the first one. And I love doing that, so for me it's fun. But for many people, this is challenging, and they don't want to do it like that. But as you can see, the resulting design is worth it. So you need to try as many times as you need. Okay, even if you fail 1 million times, I failed 1 million times and I succeeded 1 million times also. So, and also don't believe in perfection. I mean, people who tell you that they never fail, don't trust them. You are going to fail. It's part of life. So don't fear failure. The best are people who have failed so many times that, all right, this is great. This is great. That's the small leaf I wanted. Now the difference is that the leaf, I don't want it to be flat like that. So let's try to bring a curve. Like this. I want it to be something like that. And now we're going to see if the curve modifier is going to help or not. First, let's keep the orientations the way they are. Curve modifier, curve. Okay, so we have that. We need to move, let's move the, okay, so maybe the deform axis is not correct enough. Let's have a look at, okay, this one is deforming correctly, but let's bring this to 0. Okay, this is going pretty well. On the x-axis it just doesn't want it. On the y-axis it's working pretty well. So let's follow that axis, which is the one that's working, and we have this. So maybe, well, I was expecting a bit more subdivisions. I'm going to put more subdivisions. Or should I remesh? Ooh, if it's taking that long, that's, well, the leaf had already 3 subdivisions. Okay, I need to close this up where it's never going to. Okay, let's go back and let's open. Let's open again. It's better that way. It's really better that way. All right, so we're not going to make more subdivisions at all. All right. We're not bad. It's not too bad. But let's have a stronger here, stronger there. I want my leaves to be interesting, something like that. So this is pretty cool. Let's make it like, let's make the mesh. Let's see. Sorry. Let's bring in the When the software closes like that, I think the screencast is just gone. Yeah, screencast is there. Let's bring it back. Screencast turned on, a bit greenish. All right, it's turned on. Okay, we have the leaf. Mission accomplished. Now let's try to fit that small leaf in the design. So we need this, and I made a copy, why not? Okay, it's going to go here. It's going to turn a bit 70, maybe 120. So there, I still may want to bend it a bit more, maybe. But this is pretty nice, but it's too big. So it comes out from there, from under the cup, from under the setting of. Let's have a look if. Oh, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to have this here, but I don't know. Maybe from here. All right, so this is going pretty well. I'm just a bit worried about that sphere touching the leaf. I don't like that. Come on. So I'm trying to find a position where we don't have to deal with that. Okay. The problem is that position is hiding too much the other sphere. So let's try to. Okay, this might be the solution. So here, and I'm liking pretty well the way that the small leaf, because I want leaves, but if they don't fit, I won't be forcing them into the design. Let's make it bigger. If I can make the leaf bigger, that's great. That's pretty good. That's pretty good because it comes from. Let's check the angles. Let's go at 16, 30, 110. Okay, it's pretty good. And it helps. Okay, it's good. Now let's make the mirrors. Mirrors. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Pretty, pretty, pretty mirror. X, Y. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. So we only have 3 stones, but that's pretty great. The center one is a 1-carat diamond. That's already pretty nice. Also, this is already then pretty costly. Obviously, we can make a silver version with semi-precious stones. Look amazing. We can make a brass, golden brass. I mean, how do you say? Bañado en oro in inglés, I don't remember. Sorry. So, but brass covered with gold. I don't know. I don't remember how it's called the process in English. It's funny. All right, but I'd like to see if I can. Yeah, we're going to use the leaf. Oh yeah, I know where. Let's make a copy of this. So obviously the leaf has a lot of faces, but that's okay for now. Maybe then when we'll optimize the design for for the animation, for the render. We'll have a look at that. I'm not totally done with the design. I just want to use the leaf here. Also, I think it might be bigger. This is very cute. Sometimes one must be proud of the results. And yeah, today I'm even prouder for many reasons. Okay, we have this, we have that. That's cool. This is fitting. This is fitting almost perfectly. I just want that side. We could bend the leaf. Wait a second. So wait a second. I'm going to bring it here and make it bigger. Not too big. Yeah, there, so we don't lose the ending of that. Here, that's a bit better. We're going to bend it a bit. Let's bend the... Okay, so let's go 90. Nothing's going on, nothing's going on, and this is not the correct direction. So let's make S, add mesh cube. Now from the cube, okay, that should be minus 45, I guess. Yep. Oh yeah. And depends also the position of the cube. We have that. How's that looking? Let's go more. Let's go in minus 62. No, 2, not 6. Okay, we have this. I'm going to see if I can make the cube. Sorry. Yes, something. So let's have a look here. That's pretty nice. The thing is, I don't know. Let's rotate this guy this way, maybe. No, there's a problem here. At first, there. Okay, we need 90 degrees there, and we need 180 here. Okay, now let's have a look. Is it fitting better? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying. I'm just trying. This is pretty nice, but in fact, yeah, it's pretty nice. But in fact, well, I don't know. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. The thing is that I lose a part of that curve that I do like pretty much. So let's try to bring it rather here so we don't lose it that much. And let's try to fit this. Okay, on the inside it's not fitting that well. All right, let's erase this. I need okay, we have no. Let's go back. I'm going to use that one, but let's go minus 1. Sorry, minus 90. We could use that one there, but I prefer that direction. Honestly, I prefer this one. Yeah, this is better. This is much better. I don't know, also maybe if I like to make maybe 3 smaller instead of a big one here, maybe 3 small ones. That could be nice. Could be nice. And okay, so this comes here. That's pretty good now. Let's go with the mirror. And so that's the modeling part. Remember, this is for an animation that we're going to make later today. So I'm going to, well, the design is almost done. The design is almost done. Not totally done yet, though. Let's have a look. This can come out a bit more. Yep. We might bring another here. We might just bring one here to have a clean entry. How big is this one? 1.5. This is the same size. 175. Okay, there. Okay, there. Okay, here and there. Well, I don't know. I'm just trying. I'm not liking. But you know what we could do there? We could change. Well, it's not bad. It's not too bad. It's a bit too big, maybe. Let's have just a look at the cube. Don't forget the cube. Let's make this guy maybe a bit smaller. Yeah, because I like the way that this ends. I like that part, so I don't want to lose it because of the leaf, honestly. Okay. But now this comes out. Yeah, but that doesn't bother too much. So I'm going to rotate this and that. So have a look here. Okay, I think it's going to be, yeah, it's going to fit pretty well now. And this direction is better for the general design. And okay, yeah, it fits pretty well. Let's still make it a bit smaller, a bit downer. We have that part, which is pretty nice also. And let's have a look. Yeah, it's pretty well fitted. Yep. Yep. So oh, sorry, it's this guy I want to hide. Yes. Okay, we need these two guys. Let's make the mirror. This, the eyedropper. Let's have a look. Yeah, this one comes out too much now. Maybe there. Yep, but maybe this one smaller or bigger. No, the size is pretty good. Just maybe downer a bit. We have this. Okay, we have some texture there. All right. I want to try something. I believe that there's a small curve missing here, so we can go there. Oh, well, and I was one's gotta love his own contradictions, you know. Because I was saying I don't want to put too much because it's fine and modern and all, and here we are, full of stuff everywhere. But why not? One must laugh at his own contradictions. It's the yes. I don't know if crossing like that was pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Okay. Anyway, we need this to go here. Oh, we lose that ending, but we win another ending. You know, compromise. Compromising is always, well, always is most of the time a big part of the solution is compromising. Yeah, something like that. So let's have a look here. Okay, this fits. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Is it pretty good? Let's have a try though at the non-crossing version that I was rather thinking of. Crashed. All right. Focus, please. We're almost there. Obviously, this is all right, but come on. This gotta go here. And will it? It could be pretty good. Okay. There's a lot of things to obviously to correct here, but we've seen one or two ideas that are working pretty well. We have this. So, okay, returning like that. Is that good? Yes, yes, I think, okay, this helps the design pretty well. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, this is too fat. No, but we need this bigger. Okay, I might need. There's a problem with the size, the space for the, because I'm not using a tapper object, so it's a bit harder to make a clean curve. It's faster to model, but you can see where the radius changes size if you have something. Let's check maybe the resolution higher. Yes, but that's not so good now. Let's have a look here. So here also, let's go back to this. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So I'm not losing that. I'm winning this. Okay, I need to check that because okay, this is going. Okay, I know what's going on here. Maybe go rather here on the inside. Maybe I need another No, I'm going to use a taper curve. Maybe let's have a look at which one would work. Maybe the second one, this one. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, let's go have a look now at that, but I need to change again. I'm going to need another taper curve, but it's going to be nice. It's going to be quite nice. Okay, that part is clean. Come on, man. You need to... it's because of the top. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. We need to rotate. Okay, this is better. We need to rotate. This is a bit better. It's a bit nicer, but obviously it's too fat. I don't like it yet. It's because it's too fat here and there. So we're losing the leaf too much. We're going to need a copy of this here. And let's bring it down there. Now you're going to use this curve as a tapper. Now this is too fat, so we're going to take this down. And these wait, which side is too fat? Okay. And why? You can see it. I know. Okay, let's remove this. Okay, but smaller. Alright, this is a bit better, but we're too fat now. So actually we're going to remove this. We're going to put it here. Here. Okay, and we have that. Pretty good. Ah, that's interesting because it gives me the opportunity. Who's who? This guy is way too long, has nothing to do with the design. Now, okay, this is starting, maybe we're starting to get somewhere. All right. So, no. Okay, maybe. I'm still trying the curve. Okay, I don't like the way it breaks there. This is just ugly. Maybe yeah. This is I don't know, I gotta see. I think I preferred. Ah, come on. Let's try this again. From, okay, from that side. Yeah, what's going on? I mean, I know what's going on, but it's not going where I, okay. Okay. Obviously, I don't want to come over the... that follows that. Oh. That's interesting, you know, because it's unexpected, but it's very charming. And that's the best way to be charming, to be unexpected. Okay, I think I found the solution I wanted. All right, all right. Just one thing. One side is a bit too small. Which side is it? Where are you? Okay, this side is too small. I don't want that side to be that small. Okay, just a small detailing still, and I need to check that the curve is actually okay. The twist here's gotta be less. Then we but this side is breaking down now, and it's too fat now. So let's go back here and let's make it smaller again. Now, oops, this I want to be the highest part, I think, further away there, and maybe a bit thicker, but not that thick. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good for now. Just let me finish the small detailing here and there. Side view, front view. Yeah, here I'd like to. I don't see a thing here. So who's who? Okay, I'll change the twist. Then okay, here this gotta go. Okay, perfect. So it follows the metal, the ring on the side. Oh, that's great. Well, just gotta correct a bit this and that. This a bit more on the outside, so we have a very clean curve. And yeah, I think we can. Okay, I think. But I check the tip is just a bit too small. It comes way. Yeah, that's why I was checking that. I want it. Do I want it on the inside? Yeah, I think on the inside is better. Oh, sorry. Come on, move with me. Yeah, on the inside, yeah, it's nicer. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's a bit too thin. I'd like then to. It's too thin on the ending and there, just a bit thicker. Yeah. The end there is just also a bit too thick. Now just check on the inside. It's really pretty. It's really nice. Just there's some steps on the leaf. You know what? Being there steps on the leaf because that's going to bother for a nice rendering. So let's go to sculpting. Let's go to sculpting. Let's go to this. Let's go top view. Let's work on the right side. Let's turn on the topology. Let's turn on the Y. Okay. I need to check the orientation. Control A rotation. Control A scale. So we can smooth. I'm going to smooth it from the inside. Okay, we can see left, right, perfect. The dynamic topology gotta be working, and let's have a go here. Let's smooth that because there's absolutely no reason that we have these lines there on the back of the leaves. Honestly, it's really easy to correct that. It's a bit. Okay, I think we're good. So we're gonna have a clean view there. Also, let's smooth this out. Okay, this is too strong. I just want to mark that edge. That side no. But this part, yes. Okay, that's great. Yeah, it's way better. Let's just have a look here. Okay, okay, okay. That's very smooth. I'm going to do the same at the top. This is only one leaf. I know that's two. I know that's one. All right, let's have this for a second. Let's go to sculpting. Let's do exactly the same here, but I can't do no symmetry here. Let's remove it and let's move this out, which is actually the shift key. Okay, that's great. I think that, yeah, I need to check the normals. But all right, this is the modeling part of the ring. So as always, before you make an animation, first design something outstanding, okay? Or have an outstanding concept of what you want to animate. Don't start animating nothing, or well, maybe you can practice with the cube, you know, the depth of the cube, but well, I think you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Okay, let's have a look here at everybody. Huh. All right, I'm just going to, there's a small weird now question is which one is the okay, it's that one because I need to model on this. Yeah, but I'm going to turn off. Beware of modifiers when you're modeling. They can very easily make the entire process go very bad. So beware. Actually, I'm going to remove it for a second because, yeah, this is way faster if it's not even there. So just check that. All right, I think we're good. Go back. I know the tip is not good. The tip is not clean there. I need the topology. Let's use it. Sometimes you need to add first, then smooth. Otherwise, you still have the same bad topology that is not smoothing. I don't know that side. I don't know if it's already inside the metal, but I'm going to make that clean anyway. Oof. So that was that was nice. Obviously, it's always a bit intense, you know. I really enjoy designing and modeling and creating, and it's always fun. Obviously, now I'm a bit tired, but so now I'm going to go and rest for a bit, have fun, and I'll be back later. I'll be back later with okay, that part is not good. That part is not smooth. Now it's a bit better. And we'll be back later. Then, well, the next video is still going to be about, yeah, well, because we need to make the render first. We need to make the render first before, yeah, because there's an order. Before you want to animate something, you better have all the materials ready and all the scene ready. So that's why it's a lot of work to make animations. You just don't start animating something that doesn't have, well, I don't advise that. It's not, well, depends on which, well, what, but for what we're going to do, which is a product animation, I will work on the render first. So mirror and XY from the central stone. Let's have a look here. Here we go. Don't forget to put shade smooth again here also after dynamic topology. Okay, perfect. This is well, it's a bit similar to a design I made last year that I really loved, but I find this new version, this new variant is also very attractive, and it was very nice to make it as a video so people can see why I have a very specific job as in my own brand as a jeweler and jewelry designer. I don't make everything in 3D. I also love to make handmade jewelry. That's what I learned. I learned repairing jewelry as an apprentice. I had a master in Switzerland for 3 years. Then I came to Mexico and started from scratch. And I was a painter also back then. Then I became a teacher, a jewelry teacher here. Then I created my own jewelry school here in Mexico City. And here we are. And then I started making videos. And well, now, you know, the world's changing and it's pretty nice to see the channel grow more and more. So that's why I won't be changing the concept of what I do. You can see all my mistakes. My videos are very slow paced generally. I talk a lot about things that have nothing to do with jewelry sometimes. But the quality of what we will be making and what you'll be, well, you can learn with me. I won't be making really, this is, well, this is a tutorial, let's say, but this is also so you can see what it involves creating and designing jewelry and doing it in Blender. And kitty, and it's very cute for me because now my cats are always with me while I make the video. So it's very, well, I found a new way to work. This is part of my job, and it's pretty unique. I know many people are designing jewelry with Blender. I brought many people to Blender to design jewelry. Now, I don't care about what software. Many people also know that I use other softwares all the time. And you know what we still need? Wait a second. I always forget that, but okay, never forget your brand. Let's bring a text. Let's go to text. I'm going to make it easy. Okay, let's go to edit mode. Let's go. Let's put DR. Well, these are just or whatever. You put the text you want. Then we need to change the font. Where's the font now? Font is here. I need what? Open. Yeah. This one is very nice. We are there. Let's go to internet just to get the symbol right there. So that's my website. You might know that. Where are we here? All right, now are we in edit mode? Yeah, no. DR. Obviously that one. Okay, this is great. Let's copy this. This is going to be 40K. In Mexico, we do more 40K than 18 karat, you know, in American generally, except Colombia, which is generally 22 carats for the gold. It's pretty nice, pretty famous gold there. Okay, let's go there. Let's make a mesh now. A couple of details we need to correct. This circle is too small. Because this can be printed later if you make it a correct size. This is pretty good. Okay, here I don't like the spacing of this font. This is too far away. Now, no, sorry. Now I want this, the K, I want it a bit smaller. I'm going to put it on the same. What am I doing? Or what's going on? Well, it's funny because generally I'm looking at the screen and not at the keyboard, so sometimes I do hit the wrong key, obviously. Okay, we have this and that. Now, we can do everybody at the same time. Here, there. Extrusion. Let's make it pretty thick. Well, thick enough. 0.3. Come on. This got to be. Well, but then I need this to be bigger here and there. Well, I don't know where. Well, I know more or less where I'm going to fit that on the ring, but. And I'm going to make it, instead of engraving it, okay, perfect, I know where we're going to go with that. This one goes here, and I'm going to make it fast, I think, even without bending, because it's so small that it doesn't need bending. It's going to go behind that leaf, which, this is amazing, you know, placing those is not always well, first is legally needed for well, in many countries it's, well, almost every country this is legally needed to sell jewelry. As a jewelry maker, you have to you know what I'm going to do? You need to have the brand on the jewel somewhere, the maker, the manufacturer of the jewel, and that's pretty cool, and the metal that you're using. Silver and all, and you need those markers on the jewel, because it's the title of the metal, and it's a very common law all around the world. Each country has its own laws, but it's pretty much an international standard. All right, okay, so in some designs, it's very hard to find where to put them without affecting the aesthetic of the jewel. It's always a problem, okay? But you need to do that. So as you can see in this design, it's finding its place pretty nicely and pretty easily. And I won't be even bending that unless I see that it makes an aesthetic problem later on. But you know what? Yeah, I'm going to adjust that here and there. That's pretty neat. So that's nice to have the letters separated like that. It's going to look good, and I can change. Yeah, this one I want closer to the other one and further from the K. Yeah, the one is still too far because this one can, I think this one can come here. The spacing, obviously it's pretty high. You know what? It's too high. I need to check that. This is yeah, we need to change that. Come on. Yeah, this is way too far out. So oh, come on, L. So make it way more on the inside. But, and the problem is, if it's going to be 3D printed, you need it to be pretty big. Bigger than if you're going to engrave this with a laser. The laser can make tinier things, and so obviously if you have access to laser engraving, which obviously sometimes I do have colleagues that have lasers, or it's pretty easy down here in Mexico to find where to make laser engraving, and it's not too expensive. Okay, that's a bit nicer. And you don't have to make it engraved. It can be like now, which is alto relieve. I don't know. I don't even remember how to say some things in English, but you understand what I mean. It comes out of the metal. Okay, the D is too far from the R now. And here we are. That's pretty nice. So you need to sign your jewels. It's very important. And that's it. That's it for now. So it's a bit similar, but this is pretty nice also for me. But because this shows that this is a kind of design that is more my style. This represents me more than because of many reasons I won't explain. So top view, very good. Front view, well, you can see that the finger is never well, the finger always fits. Nothing is coming to bother the finger. So the ergonomic is really good, and the side view also is very pretty. So the problem I have in most 3D communities that modeling this technically is not very hard to model this. It doesn't have, I mean, there are 3D scenes and characters and furnitures and architects that model a lot more things and that are technically way more evolved, and they use a lot more tools, and they have a lot more of 3D knowledge and the node of the nodes and all of that. But what people don't understand and value is that this is a brand new design. I designed this ring during the video. And this makes that the problem here is not much the tools I'm using with Blender and the technical details, the amount of details. There's nothing to add to this design, but the brilliance of this design is how well equilibrated it is. And this makes that this design has a high value because the work on this ring, as the ergonomic, the style of the jewel, and it's a well-made design. You might like it or not, that's another question, which I don't care about. You like it, good. You don't like it, good. The price of this design on the market is attractive. Anyway, because there are niche markets and there are many markets at all levels, and I have access to all these levels of markets for how long I've been working, and because a lot of people know how I work and the trust they have, and that's also why I keep working and caring about the way I do things. Even if people don't really know all the work I do and can't appreciate in its correct dimension and proportion, the real how do you call that? The real well, success, but not success when achievement. Okay, the achievement it is to design 3D jewelry this way. So obviously, you could design a totally different jewel. Like, we could design a bear, a crow, animals into rings, skulls, and that I don't do that for a very simple reason. It's done all the time. So obviously, I won't say it's less work to model this. There's not a lot of sculpting, and I just use some curves and taper curve. But it's the detail in the design that makes the huge difference. This is fine jewelry. It's ergonomic. The weight is very correct for the interest that the design brings. Just look at this top view. Just look at this top view. So if you know about jewelry, just directly know, man, that guy has some very specific talent for what he's doing. Well, I've been doing this for a lot of the time, but also because I really love what I do, and that's why I just won't stop at nothing. And we keep insisting that designing this is a way bigger achievement than it looks like. So then, obviously, the render. I put quite enough work in the sets and scenes I make for the jewel. Some people put more work into their scenes. You can always put more work into the scene, but the fact is that I care about the jewel. In the end, that's what we care about, because we're jewelers, we're jewelry designers, and my clients, they appreciate nice jewelry and artistic jewelry and one-of-a-kind jewels. special made custom jewels, they don't care about the render that much. If it looks good, that's okay. They care more about the jewel, the real thing. So, well, then I can use whatever technology that suits best the design. Maybe I will model using wax by hand. I will 3D print this one. I use laser engraving or cutting for something else. We can do stamping. You know, there are machines that just stamp the jewel and model the entire jewel directly into metal. That's impressive. It's faster and make thinner pieces than 3D printed jewels. 3D printing jewelry, it's pretty nice, but and it's the most recent way to make jewelry. It's the most trendy one still because we can do animations and all that. But honestly, also a lot of things that I see, well, everything that I see has, well, it's funny, even mine. Or you put too much work in the render and the jewel is not so good. And I just saw that this week. It was impressive because I saw someone that put a lot of work in creating an amazing scene, but the jewel that was featured in the scene was really poor. So that's funny because the jewel got lost in the scene and the scene became more important than the jewel. That's not something I want for my jewel. I want the scene to make the jewel make well, more interesting. The scene must serve my jewel, not the other way around. If the jewel gets lost in the scene and in the 3D work, well, then you fail. So always beware. Things that might look a very big success because of the numbers, like I already said, like, music. Many artists have, but billions of views. That doesn't make their music better or artistically superior. And generally, it's funny because generally it's the opposite. I mean, not all the time. And also, I still have a very nice position anyway. Maybe I don't have billions of views, but for my niche market anyway, uh, things are doing well for me. Maybe because I do work a lot or take care a lot about what I do and to make it really interesting for my clients, to create really one of a kind jewels that you wish you had. And that's what makes that my designs sell very well because they stand out. So I've been making the last 2 years really, especially because I got a stronger and better and faster computer. I started working more on the scenes, and luckily also many of my scenes got featured here and there or selected in galleries more than once, already more than just a couple of times, like several times. So I don't have to worry that much. But what I've seen and that what I want to care about my jewels is that the design is first. That's what we're doing. The design must be the core. And then what I really care about is to make the jewel as impressive as the 3D model. Modeling in 3D is absolutely, totally abstractly and totally useless if you don't make it real and if you can't make it real. Luckily, because I make jewels every month, I know that I still got what it takes to make it real. And that's why I'm enjoying modeling in 3D a lot because I know that I can make this. Many people don't know everything that's behind what you see on screen in the videos. And but the problem is I don't really have time. Uh, but more than time is that I just don't want to. I tried, but I've seen that it doesn't work. What I like to do more is drawing jewelry, because they're also, sadly, not enough people know. Well, my clients know how precious my drawings are, my jewelry drawings are. There are a couples on the internet, and I made a couple of videos, but sadly, it many times I don't have the level I wish I could show on videos. There's always like something that happens that prevents me to really show some things that I do in my drawings or when I make jewels, but also because making it, filming things, I think for me is part of the problem. I need to set it up, and when it's set up, for me it's not natural and I don't like it and it doesn't work because we are filming. I've noticed that since I started filming my drawing sessions, or making the jewels at the bench. Well, at least now people are seeing that I do make the jewels. I mean, at least something. But it's funny because many jewelers have their channel based entirely on what they do at the bench. And my channel, for many reasons, well, worked way more uh, with my 3D models and designs and making them with the softwares than making the jewels at the bench. But the drawings, I see a lot of future there. But anyway, this was part one. This was making the design. I think it came out really interesting. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll be back very soon. I think today, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. These days, we're gonna go by steps to make an animation out and to show to the world, because many people have told me, and I really appreciate that, because in fact my work, yeah, well, it's true, my work has been recognized and appreciated a lot already. In fact, maybe sometimes not in the channels that in the ways that I really wanted to, but that's okay. We all need to grow in many directions. Uh, but anyway, people tell me, you know what, you're really making a beautiful work, and the world really should put more attention to what you're doing and to see the beauty in what you're creating, because you're creating something new, something different, and that makes it more attractive than I don't know, the typical tutorial that let's make a solitaire ring, with just one stone there, four prongs, and the body of the ring. I mean, come on. We all know how to make a solitaire ring, and if you don't, well, start with that. But that's when you're a baby in jewelry. I'm sorry. We need to go beyond that, and I still need to push that. You know what? The spheres. These two little spheres. That needs a mirror, and I will be there. I will be there because there's always someone trying to put me down for any reason. Um, they say that my renders, they're not good enough. They say that this and that is not good enough, and like I answered once, and I won't answer much on that matter anyway, is that I've made so many things in the jewelry world the last 20 years, but like so much, I don't have time anymore to explain that much. Basically, there's nothing left to me for me to do in the jewelry world. My jewel went to exhibitions. Some of my jewels went to Dubai, by example. um, I took part in several fashion shows. I won design contests. My students won design contests. Maybe not very international famous ones, but anyway, we have won several times. And that's all story now. So what's coming now is that new stuff, more stuff, and show the world that designing 3D jewelry is an art form in itself that has its own set of rules. And I'm going to keep obviously working on my renders, animation, and all that to bring new concepts. Sometimes maybe I'll fail, but also I know that many times we will succeed and just make a point, because I'm really making a point and taking a stand. I've seen very nice scenes in the last weeks from other people, but their jewels were honestly very poor. The scene was outstanding, but the jewel was really uh, very common. Well, obviously for them, I swear they're saying exactly the same that their jewel, but no, this is very objective. There's more work to equilibrate these designs that the designs they were showing in the scenes. And generally, my scenes is the opposite, but I think that I've reached a very nice balance between designing the jewel and making very attractive renders and very outstanding renders. But I keep doing that, and I always love to do it in a different way. Last week I was criticized because the background of my jewel was white. And I know I criticize white backgrounds in the jewelry world because it's just the less original thing you can do. But sometimes you just want a plain white background because the jewel is the only thing that matters to you for a very specific reason. Maybe because just your client just wants plain white background. I know we can, with the 3D, with the softwares nowadays, we can make so many things around the jewels, and that's why I've been. That's why I created the channel basically, to show that we must make more than just designing the jewel. But now I need to say, you know what? Okay, we've done that now. It's done. I made the point, and I got featured. Yeah, many times. Let's say many times because I got featured many times. So I made the point. People can say. So now they're saying, yeah, you got very nice jewelry designs, and your. But then they say your renders, man, they're not so good. Well, then I'm gonna say, don't forget that what matters more is making the design and making the jewel, because that's why I stopped teaching, because I want to make more jewels again and draw more and make things that I don't have time to explain. I don't want to explain them anymore. Okay, part one done. So thanks to all. See you soon. Bye.